Hey, it's Fear. I just want to let you know the episode of FEARCast you're about to listen to is from season 1, so it's old and the material might not be relevant. The conversation's still good, but the band may or may not be still together. The person making movies might not be doing it anymore. But just in case, I wanted to put it out there so you guys can check it out. And also Google the bands, see if anybody's still around. And if you hear music you like, there you go. Also check out any of the movies mentioned, because movies are always still around. Well, I guess unless they pull them away. Anyway, it's an older episode, but a good episode, so I wanted to put it out. Stay tuned, nftfyb.com for everything new. And I hope you come back and enjoy season 2. We're getting some new guests and getting this thing going. So check out the other podcasts, Talk Life Pod, A and Way, and of course, FEARcast. So run along, kiddies. Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, misfits of all ages, FYFC Podcast would like to welcome you into the sick and twisted mind of fear in the Great White North. This is FEARCast.
Hey, it's Fear. Before we get this episode going, I just wanted to take a few seconds just to really thank everybody that's been involved with FEARcast, especially Breach Silence and Ray from the Naked Porch, Razor for working so hard on everything he does, and Eclipse Records for stepping up and really allowing me to showcase bands for the music that I fucking love. So we're going to start this one out with The Party Never Ends. Enjoy. did like that pause. 3, 2,
The
go.
software fucked up. I hit record.
That was like
the longest 3 seconds of my
I know,
life.
right?
well, because he was holding it. I'm like, oh my god.
I hit record and it didn't go.
Okay, fuck it. Well, welcome to FEARCast, everybody. Fuck being professional. I don't give a shit. So on the show tonight, it's a very special show. Actually, all my shows are special because fuck it, I'm special. But we've got Razor working the board.
What up?
We got our boy Ray from the Naked Porch podcast.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, that's me.
Apparently he was sleeping.
He's having a little nap.
No, I'm not sleeping.
And
Right here.
we're lucky enough to be joined by Blair Layt from the
You
band.
still fucked it up.
Why?
Mhm. No, that's
Wasn't
it. You got it right this time.
No?
Yeah.
You got it right. It's all good.
Okay.
Blair Quiznones.
No, that was the last one.
Damn it.
Blair Vasquez Hernandez.
There
Thank
it
you,
is.
guys.
I
There
knew
we
it.
go.
See,
Yeah.
they're
It's,
so hard.
it's a traditional Australian name.
Pretty
It
sure
sounds
it
like
is.
it. So we have Blair from A Breach of Silence. How you doing, man?
I'm fantastic. How you guys going?
Pretty
Oh,
good.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
So,
Yeah, we're all good.
so Ray, what's up? What's going on? What's new?
I'm going to start with me.
Yeah, we always go to you, man.
Motherfucker. Well, I'm good, man. I'm good. Actually, just before we started recording,
Yeah.
explain what Black Friday was.
Racist.
Yeah, you guys
So-
need to tell me. Because this sounds insane. You said, did
This
you
is
survive
like-
Black Friday? What is it? Some sort of post-apocalyptic hell? I don't know what it
Exactly.
is.
Yes,
Just
it's
Google
exactly-
it.
It's
It
as
is.
close as that is. Yeah, you're dead on, actually, buddy.
I,
Oh,
I don't
cool.
know if in Australia,
It's-
I don't know if you guys have like Walmarts or Best Buys or shit like that. But in the United
We've got
States,
similar brands.
they have these massive sales, right? So everything's like heavily discounted.
Not
and
really.
the worst type of people that you can imagine all flock to these stores and kill each other to get these discounted items like TVs and
Oh,
shit like that.
Like,
yeah, I've
literally,
seen
they-
that before.
like
They
stab a
actually do.
toddler for a fucking Elmo doll.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's what Black Friday is. In Australia, Black Friday is a really bad time when there was heaps of bushfires down south and a lot of people died.
Jesus.
This is why the world hates America.
Yeah, that's right. Americans took that and they're like, no, forget it.
No. We're going
We are
shopping.
Wanting the loss of our fellow countrymen, and you guys are buying cheap fucking PS4s.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, because we're America.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
It was crazy, man. First thing this morning, I flip on Facebook and there's just post after post of fucking
Yeah.
people being trampled and killed at Walmart
awesome.
for fucking toasters. I'm like, what the fuck?
Let's be honest. Those people should be trampled.
Well, those are the, yeah, exactly. It's called a
I remember-
skullbuster deal.
I remember Walmart being the best place ever when you're on tour. It is insane. Like,
You can get anything there.
mate, we didn't even know that Walmart was a 24-hour thing. Like, do you know how insane that is to us? Like,
Oh.
at 3 a.m. in some states, you can go buy a gun and a fucking blow-up pool. Like,
America.
You need
Yeah,
those
you
things.
can't do that in Canada either, buddy.
it's insane, man.
That's an American thing.
Yeah, I know.
Because America.
Because America.
Fuck
You never know when you need a blow up doll and a fucking shotgun.
Yeah.
That's a party in America.
That is a party,
That
yeah.
is, yeah.
And a small Asian boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Did I miss out on the Asian boy sale?
Which Walmart did you go to?
He was in Texas.
Yeah.
Texas. They're in Texas.
Oh, the Asians are on sale. We should get a couple.
You can't find these back home.
They can carry around our shit and do our math.
Oh, God. You guys already fucking started. This is
We're going to hell.
Yeah, pretty much. It's already
Perfect.
downhill from here.
We'll take a baker dozen of the Asians, please.
I'm sorry, sir. Can you
I got a
speak
lot
up?
of math to do.
Is this one good at maths?
Yeah.
They all are.
They all come with calculators, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to pay extra for the calculators.
Oh, God. I could see that now. They put that over the intercom, too. I need a price check on Asian. Price check on Asian.
Yeah. I've got a nice Australian boy here trying to buy some Asians.
The girls are a lot cheaper.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Well, you really just
Just took it to a dark
Oh,
place.
really? Oh, I took it too far.
Yeah, you
Really?
did.
We're all here having fun, and you're sitting
Yeah.
there with 8 girls in your basement.
Yeah. You're like, they're all dressed like Sailor Moon, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Totally.
Wow.
If they are. Wow.
And how many of them can I fit in the cart? I don't know.
I can fit 4 in my trunk. Moving on.
Yeah, I mean, this is really just going, wow. Anyway.
So a band you're in, eh?
Funnily enough, I play in a band. I try to. Yeah.
I wouldn't call it that.
Yeah,
Fuck,
dude, we've been fucking listening to
it.
it. Yeah, all week and just, god damn, is it a good album?
It is.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Man. It's fucking epic.
Awesome.
I was like, wow. I actually been listening probably, I don't even know. When did we actually get the record? Probably, 2 weeks ago? And I've been listening
Something like
every
that,
day, all the way through, every single day. It's just that
Nice one.
fucking good. No,
What's your favorite song?
Well, I have like 3 that I kind of go back and forth depending on the day. But
Yep.
TPNE, love that fucking song. First
Yes.
song on the album, fucking so badass. And
Yep.
I don't know if I read it or I saw an interview you guys talking about it. That's actually a brewery, right?
No. TPNE was a saying that we made up for Reese, our frontman, because he's Captain Party, loves to have a good time. So TPNE stands for The Party Never Ends, and that was his slogan for a while while we were recording our last album. We're like, Reese, you got to sing tomorrow, champ. Maybe don't drink those 20 beers. He's like, TPNE, bro, TPNE.
Yeah, fuck, that ain't rock and roll.
Yeah, and then we all just kind of adopted the saying. And anyway, so that's the first track off the album. And then there's a microbrewery near Cozzy's house, Cozzy, our guitarist.
Yes.
And because he's a fucking alcoholic, he's there every day. So no, not really. But anyway, he's good friends with the owner, and the owner decided to make a TPNE lager or something, I think it is.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
I'm not sure what type of beer it is, but it's fucking delicious. It's pretty good.
Sweet.
So, and what's cool is it's not just at that microbrewery anymore. There's like a couple of bars around Brisbane that actually have TPNE lager on tap. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I got a message from my ex-girlfriend, a month ago, and she's like taking a picture of the TPNE lager at the pub, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Fuck off.
Fuck off, bitch.
Yeah, so it's cool. Like friends of mine and stuff like that are seeing like the beer around town, and they're like, oh fuck, you've made it. And I'm like, bastards, I've been playing in a band for 5 years, and finally we have a beer come out.
It took the beer to make it. Yeah.
Not the albums, but the beer.
I'll pay that. It's all good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that is badass. It's between that one, obviously The Darkest Road. That's a fucking sick song. Vultures is probably my solid favorite on the album.
I would say that's my favorite as well, is
That one was
Vultures,
so fucking
with
sick.
Immortal being a close second
Oh, sweet as. Yeah.
for me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very
See,
good.
I heard Vultures a while ago.
Oh, really?
I don't remember where. Probably YouTube or something.
Yeah.
It was from another band. We stole it.
No.
Motherfuckers! I knew it.
Son of a bitch.
I just wanted to admit it. That's my band. That son of a bitch.
Yo, you son of a
Yeah. That's it.
No, man, I heard it somewhere, and then when we Ray had mentioned that we got the opportunity to talk to you, I was like, "Fuck, dude, I've heard those guys. Like, at least I know that we're getting some quality shit." And then, after listening to the record, holy fuck! Like, The Darkest Road is just so good. I can listen to that fucking anytime.
Yeah.
And it just hits home with you can't just be breathing. You got to be living. Like, it has to have meaning. Fuck, so good.
Yeah, we as you probably saw in the film clip, like we wrote that song. Well, at least we devoted the film clip to our friend Dan. He's a paraplegic. Poor bastard. About 5 or 6 years ago, I think it was Christmas Day. It wasn't Boxing Day, but it was Christmas Day. He lives sort of his parents live on a property about an hour and a half west of Brisbane. And like I said, it was Christmas Day and the whole family was over, and they had like a big, plastic sheet out so they could use it as like a slippery slide into the pool, like a backyard slide sort of thing. And anyway, this thing was apparently huge, and they were going down it all day. And Dan's a bit of a joker, So anyway, this one time he just went down it way too fast, smashed into the pool, underwater, like sort of bashed his head into the side of the pool and severed his spinal cord.
Jesus.
Yeah, and of course, like his parents and he's sitting there, he apparently wasn't unconscious, which would have made it even worse, but because he couldn't move, like at all. And like his dad was like, oh, get out of there, you idiot. Like everyone's G'ing him up, saying to get out of the pool, thinking that he's faking it.
Yeah.
And he reckons that's like he was just sort of about to take his last sort of, underwater breath kind of thing and shut his eyes. And then all he remembers is just getting like resuscitated by his dad. So,
That's fucking wild.
yeah, it's super. It's a super shitty story.
How did you find out about this guy?
He approached us years ago to come and play a charity show. Well, it's not like a charity show, but like a fundraiser show for him. He's obviously a huge metalhead and stuff like that, and he was a big fan of us. And when he got in contact with us, like he was running this show more professionally than half the freaking promoters that we work with. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And he's just an all-round champion bloke, and his spirits are so high. Like for something so terrible to happen to you, like he doesn't give a shit. Like he was raising money to go over to America to get the treatment that he needed at this special place in California, I think it was. And this place is like a rehabilitation center for quadriplegics. See, like his spinal cord isn't severed all the way through, like he's still got some feeling, and he's learning to use that pathway to basically walk again. So
wow. I was going to ask you about
cool.
that. Like, what is the update with him? Did he actually get to America, get the treatment and everything?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was last year. Yeah, he went over there for a good sort of 3 or 4 months. And I think he's going to go back because obviously it's pretty expensive for an Aussie to fly up there and stay for an extended period of time. Mm-hmm. But unless you're staying in a fucking van in Walmart. But, yeah. No, he's making a lot of progress. I don't think he's walking again yet, but he's moving his legs and stuff like that. And I think with like heavily aided assistance, he's starting to put one leg in front of the other. So this guy's determination is insane. Like it would have broken me years ago. You know what I mean? So, well, I've never been put in that position, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, this guy's awesome. And yeah, we devoted the film clip to The Darkest Road after him. So
that's fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, that brought the whole show down. Thanks.
Now we're all just like, God, I hope he makes it.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that's FEARCast.
And here,
thanks.
Here I am, just sitting here making dick jokes.
I'm just rethinking my entire fucking outlook here. Yeah. Jesus, and all I do is sit here and say cock and cunt a lot.
We went from buying Asians in Walmart to that.
No, that's fucking awesome, man. So Darkest Road came out last year.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, October last year.
So you guys looking to do anything new?
Oh yeah, definitely. We our lives are pretty hectic at the moment because every spare moment we have, we're writing and recording some pre-production for the new album.
Awesome.
And we're going to be recording the new album from Boxing Day onwards. So
fuck
we're
yeah.
really
That's
excited.
right now. What is Boxing Day?
Boxing Day is
fucking
day after
Americans.
Christmas Day.
You don't fucking know what Boxing Day is?
We're Americans. We don't know
my
that shit.
God.
Are you serious?
I never heard of that. I swear to God, we don't have that.
I thought you were fucking with us.
No, Boxing Day is the day after Christmas.
What?
I never heard of that shit.
That's
Yeah,
what.
right.
So that Boxing Day in Canada is like Black Friday in the U.S.
Same
Yeah.
here.
That's when we do all our shopping and
That's our Black Friday
trample
as well.
people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day. Who knew?
Fucking Americans. Ray,
Jesus.
you're so close to us.
I know, right?
I don't know shit about any other country.
There's his own little
So what do you
world.
do the day
That's
after Boxing Day?
typical
What do you do the day after Christmas Day?
Yes, I'm curious.
Sleep off the hangover. I mean, what do you
Yeah, we do that too, but we do it at the shops.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
We do that too.
Standing in line,
But-
hoping for the next
yeah.
iPod.
At the Best Buy.
That's
Wow.
it. Jeez, eh?
I thought that.
Yeah, well, now you know. Fucking A. Who knew
Wow.
that? I swear I never heard of that before, but that's cool.
That's amazing. In the short time that I've known you, Ray, you blow my mind.
Yep. It's true.
I didn't even know you guys had a Canada Day.
No shit, you fucking motherfucker.
Let's not get into that. Fuck.
I swear to God.
Fucking
You're
guy.
right. Everyone wears red and says sorry to each other. It's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Perfect. Happy Canada Day, buddy.
Sorry, buddy.
Well, such is life. Anyway, so what is I'm sorry. Go ahead, Razor.
I was gonna ask, the album art, is that someone in the band, or
Fuck no.
where's the album art coming from?
No.
Well, because it
We're not
reminds
that
me of like
talented, man.
old Sepultura or that
Yeah.
80s metal albums, right? Like it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
you know, I'm a huge nerd, photography and graphics kind of guy, right? So that to me really popped out because you don't see that much on a lot of artists anymore. That fucking crazy not animate, but drawn cover art that really kind of catches the eye.
Yeah. We'll see. We for our first album, we wanted to obviously get some artwork done as any band does, and Cozzy decided to put up a competition. I didn't even know you could do this shit, right? So Cozzy went to this like art website, and you pay like I think it's like $150, and that's like the prize. And you basically put the feelers out, and a whole bunch of graphic designers are on these websites, and they compete for your business, basically. And
that's
you give
fucking
them,
cool.
You give them like, this is what I want. I want a fucking, werewolf eating a train driver, blah, blah, blah. And
yes.
and we got a couple of designs back. And of course, some are fucking terrible. Others just banged together a whole bunch of Google images. And then we came across this dude, Gab, from Romania. And he's just a dude over there that's probably the most talented graphic designer I've ever seen. Like, he does a lot of realistic art as well, but we wanted to go with a more animated sort of feel for the first album. And it like he nailed it so good, and we loved it that we wanted to keep the style the same for the second one, like the style of drawing.
So he did the second one as well.
Yeah. All of that artwork,
it does look kind of the same style. It's very cool.
Yeah. He's our secret graphic designer.
Nice.
From Romania. Yeah. We just keep him like locked in a dungeon down there, and
where he should be, yeah.
Like at the moment he's working on artwork for the third album, and we'll next time we go down and bring him some food, we'll see the updates and give you guys an update on what's going on.
Fear just keeps me locked in the studio as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just feeding cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Oh, then you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, exactly. See, I know what's up, man. That's the only way that these creative people can work. You got to chain them up and threaten their life.
That's right.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Just like those Asian women.
Threaten their life.
Just like the Asian women. That's right.
Wow. You know what? All right. I don't even know what the fuck to say with that. Holy shit.
Just don't say anything. Just let it happen.
Yeah,
I can't
let's all just
Ray's
enjoy
still
that.
surprised by how terrible I am.
No, actually, you guys amaze me all the time with the shit you say. Sometimes it just throws me off. I'm like, I wasn't ready for that one.
That's some of my favorite moments is when I say something and both Steve and MDL sit up and look at me like, holy fuck.
Yeah. Like, wow.
Talking about something and then someone just drops a fucker right in the pussy or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucker right in the pussy.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just talking about something random. I'm like, what if, you put cigarettes out on their neck? I'm like, what? I'm like, no, too far? Cock, maybe?
Far.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I was walking down the street the other day and it was all good. And how about my dick in your ass?
Yeah, sometimes that's the only way you can get that in there.
It's true. You just gotta mention. You just gotta
surprise butt sex.
Yeah, surprise butt sex. That's right.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Surprise.
Or like, I think every time I say courtesy spit, my wife cringes a little. I'm like, wait, you can't just fuck her dry. You got to give her a courtesy spit, and you can just the whole room tenses up a bit.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. I'm not disrespecting you. This is a good thing. This is a term of endearment.
Bitch, I'm helping you.
Oh fuck! Man.
Spread it all over there, babe. That's the way.
Exactly, just like mayonnaise. You just spread it frozen.
Wow.
See, that's how you bring it back.
Yeah, gone too far. Way. Yeah.
Now we're back on.
There we go.
Sweet.
Love it.
And we're back.
Hey.
Hey. Whoa.
Well, easy, crusty.
Yeah,
let's bring it in there.
Fuck.
Shit. I don't even know.
No, that works.
Hey.
Fuck, I had something. I lost my train of thought. Courtesy
Come on,
spit.
Fear, get it back, bitch.
I got it. Wait, you got anything?
I got another couple of
All
things.
right, yeah, throw something out.
So,
fucking brain.
the album is like we said, phenomenal. There are a couple of curveballs on the album that came on, and I'm like, is the album over? Am I on to something else now?
Yeah.
Immortal was one that's kind of a little bit more mellow, and then Time Still Remains is like a piano ballad, which don't get me wrong, I fucking love. I mean, that's awesome. I really love when an artist is able to switch it up like that. Were those written by someone else, or was that?
No, so this is the story with them.
I mean, I don't mean someone else. I mean, like,
they stole those ones too.
No. Maybe did the drummer write those or something like that is what I mean.
Time Still Remains is actually an Elton John song. No.
I don't fucking
You guys paused for a second then thinking like, fuck, is this guy for real?
Oh my god! You just fucked my head up. I was like, wait, what?
well, me too. I'm staring at John. I'm like, I don't know if he's fucking with me or not.
Not at all. No. Okay, this is the story for Time Still Remains.
Okay.
So there's another song on the album called A Place I Know. And they've both got the same chorus. And because basically when we were writing A Place I Know, we couldn't like agree on what sort of theme we wanted it to be about. You know, like It could have been about a bunch of different things. And we wrote the song eventually about heroin addiction and like how shit it is and, you know, all that sort of jazz. That's A Place I Know. And anyway, I had all these lyrics left over because we decided to go with a different theme. And Cozzy and I were like, you know, wouldn't it be cool if we could change the, you know, feel up again just for the last song and just kind of take the album out on a really pleasant sort of dreamy kind of note, you know, like no one's really done that as far as we knew. And I wrote that song because we had about half a day of recording left, like availability with the studio and stuff like that. So I'm like, fuck, how am I going to, you know, come up with this, you know, like that. And so we I basically, you know, had the lyrics written down and just sort of put it to a 4-chord melody, and it just kind of fucking worked. And
nice.
Yeah, I was really happy with it, and haven't really heard a bad thing about it yet. So, and if it is bad, it's from some fucking, you know, full on metal dude saying,
yeah.
But that's all. That's all.
That's not metal enough.
Yeah, that's not metal.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, all you're doing is showing how ignorant you are.
But that is metal.
Basically. That's when I just pull out a bag of dicks and I'm like, you can suck these.
Yeah. Suck all these.
All of these.
Come, you motherfucker.
Exactly. Then you just start swaffling them.
Yeah. And so Immortal is kind of a similar story, you know. Cozzy and I were sitting down and we're like, we want to write a song that is, you know, like no screaming in it, sort of something that'll attract maybe a different sort of crowd. Like we might be able to get it on like a commercial radio station, you know.
Yeah.
And we just sort of came up with this sort of 80s style ballad, which is fucking like right up my alley because I love 80s metal and all that kind of stuff.
See, that's why it stood out to me too, is I fucking love the 80s power ballads and shit. And that's to me is why it stood out to me big time. Cause I'm not like, don't get me wrong, really like the album and everything. It's just, it's not something I listen to normally.
Mm-hmm.
Like I gotta be in the mood for that. And even today listening to it while working and on the highway, I was speeding, I was flipping people off. It just got me all fucking amped up.
So we're responsible for your next speeding.
It was dangerous. Yes.
He gets like aggressive.
Yeah. I fucking blame Dragon Force for my last speeding.
well, yeah, you fucking listen to Dragon Force, you're going to be doing like 240 or so.
That's right. No, right? Fucking Herman Lee, slow the fuck down, man.
He's fucking lightning, man.
You crazy asshole. Stop it with the video game sounds, too.
Yeah.
You're giving me fucking Mario flashbacks.
Oh, you ain't kidding me.
Level, man. No. Go ahead, man. No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the one thing I could say about this album, when you're doing those 80s style vocals on a lot of the tracks, I fucking loved that shit. That was like one of the first things that caught me on the album was that shit. Because it was stuff, first of all, you can easily understand it. You can sing along with it. But then when it goes from that into these really aggressive beatdown riffs, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm going to hurt somebody.
So we're all hugs and puppies, and then it's all violence and devastation.
And then you kill those puppies.
Well, on Crazy Bitch, there's that high falsetto in there that reminds you a bit of a little bit of Phil Anselmo, that high fucking just fucking giving her. Yeah, exactly. Like Cemetery Gates.
Early, that's
just fucking giving everything you got.
I don't end up like Phil though, like you know. I'd smoke the occasional cigarette, but hopefully I don't end up with a voice like that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What you trying to say, Rian?
What are you saying, boy?
Smoke weed every day.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh.
Not to take it away from Phil, he's fucking amazing.
Oh, he's a legend.
Much Phil's voice on Cowboys from Hell, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, man. For me, I really like the album because of the way that you guys changed it up. I feel like a lot of people are fucking afraid to do that.
Yeah,
a lot of people are not willing to show. Okay, yeah, we can do this really aggressive stuff, but check out this other shit that we can do.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Well, like when we were again, it was kind of an accident how we just stumbled across our style. Like I am a very stubborn person, and so is Cozzy and Kerrod and stuff like that. And we all have our own influences and stuff like that. And when we were writing the first album, we came together with all these ideas, and we're like, "What the fuck? How can you write a metalcore riff to Poison, you dickhead?" And all this kind of shit. But we like I'm said, nah, this is how I'm singing. I'm singing like this. This is my style of singing. Like this. It just we went into the studio, and when we were recording with Fredrik Nordstrom from Sweden, he's in a power metal band as well. He's a Swedish Viking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what the fuck is this? I've come to record a metalcore band, and this guy's got a fucking voice like a Nordic god, and I'm like, shut up. But we just made it work, man. We just sort of mixed it all together, right? And Fredrik did help us a lot on our first album with the song structure and everything like that, and getting the mix perfect. We didn't want it to be too 80s and stuff like that, because primarily we're a metalcore band sort of thing. So we just decided to be a metalcore band that sings a bit different, sort of makes it stick out a bit, which is cool.
Well, not sure.
Good. A lot of metalcore bands today are going with like pop, and they're mixing that with the metalcore stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it sometimes. Like sometimes when you'll get like one good song in there, and you're like, all right, that's pretty cool. But it's not worth buying an entire album of it, because you're like, I don't want to hear Justin Bieber with metalcore. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work.
I do.
You don't know what you're missing.
But at the same time, I listen to a lot of that sort of weird sort of trance-core shit, like Eskimo Callboy and stuff like that, where it's got like these dancing sort of tunes mixed in with this metalcore. It's fucking super weird, but it's different, and that's what I want to hear. And that's why like you guys have kind of got this whole like powercore thing going, where you're like doing this power metal stuff, but still keeping it aggressive as fuck. And that's just a great fucking combination, man. I'm hoping the next album's got a lot more of that.
Yeah, it will be. We sort of for the next album we wouldn't say experimenting, because we're not really experimenting as such, because we've done it twice already. But we're basically taking the good parts, that we think of the first two albums, and bringing them into a much more evolved situation, I guess. Like Reese is going to be changing up his singing style a little bit on some songs and stuff like that, and he's sounding pretty cool. So we're really excited about it, man. And we're put it this way, like we've been getting lots of cool feedback about different things, like you said just then, the singing style and stuff like that. And we're not in the market to change that. So
awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna play to our strengths.
Fucking clown car again.
What is going on there? You got phones ringing, you got clowns, you got all kinds of shit.
All the time, like I'm doing a Skype interview and fucking 10 million people want to call me.
That's the way
you're a popular man.
Put that bitch on silent. That's
I know, right?
Easy, Ray.
Exactly.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, America, turn that shit the fuck off, man. Like, whoa.
Oh, shit.
So what do you think? Break time?
Yeah, let's take a break, and we'll come on back in a few minutes here.
So go ahead, take a piss, touch your nuts, do what you got to do.
I'm going to rub one out.
I'm going to do both.
Somebody else has.
I've been the whole time.
Hi, it's John Stoneyberg here, your host of the Pulp Culture Cafe and co-host of TPCC Presents Comic Culture with Paul Terry of the Big Kids Playground. In the cafe, I try to dig up pulp culture news that is overshadowed by the bigger news stories, along with some audio clips, sometimes, and hopefully some humor. TPCC Presents Comic Culture. Paul and I talk about comics, past, present, future, and all things related to the world of comics and our love of the medium. You can also find both shows on iTunes, Stitchers, TuneIn, and is part of the FM2 Podcast Network at fm2podcast.com. Also check out my blog at thepulpculturecafe.com, where you can find Movie Monday, The Music Store, The Trailer Park, Cosplay Thursdays, and also comic book reviews, news from the world of pop culture. So drop by the cafe, take a seat in the corner booth, and let's get our geek on. And I'll be back after spanking my monkey. Come here, you little son of a...
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Nobody does. Welcome back to FEARCast. Jesus. What was the Captain Click there? What the fuck was going on?
It's fucking lagging tonight. I hit record and it's not recording for. I think it's because we have so much running in the background.
I had to tell Blair to shut up.
Close some of your porn down, goddammit.
Yeah, that's just it.
I'm softly wiping the tears from my eyes.
See, I knew it. I knew it. And I blame you and your fucking hermaphroditic porn over there?
Nah, it's T-Rex porn.
Oh, the T-Rex?
Team Dylan turned me onto it today.
Oh, very nice.
T-Rex porn.
Apparently that's the thing.
Apparently,
He's sitting there. It's like that funny picture that she's like the T-Rex is doing another T-Rex from behind, and she's like, "Pull my hair," and he's like, "I can't."
Yeah.
I can't.
The sad T-Rex.
Goddamn T-Rex. Anyway.
Okay, so Ray, take it away.
Oh, me. Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Jesus.
I don't know what the fuck we are.
Ray currently has a mirror at his feet, and he's looking at his own butthole.
So?
Nice.
I'm just saying, pay attention, brother.
Oh, now I gotta pay attention. So what I wanted to ask you about, Blair, was crazy tour moments, worst, the best, stories like that. So I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we've got a couple of stories. Like, I suppose the main one was our tour van kept fucking up when we were in the States. Like, we got this awesome Mercedes Sprinter big van with beds in it and shit, and we're like, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
Nice.
And then it's got this fucking computer in it that kept stuffing up, and basically we were stranded in the middle of nowhere at least 6 times because of this computer. There was nothing actually mechanically wrong with the car. It was just the fucking engine computer glitching, and we got stuck like in fucking South Dakota somewhere.
Oh, that's not good.
Nah, it's not good.
Did anybody tell you that you got a pretty mouth? You got to watch for that in the States, man.
Come here, boy.
Hey, boy.
On that note, actually, I met a guy that talks just like that. It was in Destin, Florida, but of course it's just over the border from Alabama, right?
Yeah.
And this guy was straight out of Gator Boys or something. Like, he was the nicest dude on earth, but just, he's wearing the denim overalls and he's got the tooth missing and he's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
The teardrop tattoo, and he's like, "Oh, my brother, you sing so good, my brother. Come on out here." And anyway, he basically kidnapped me outside and
he didn't
made me
cornhole
sing
you, did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I've still got the scars.
Blair, where on the bear did he touch you? Show us. Oh my.
Wow.
And anyway, I obviously had shit to do, right? And and he's like, he wouldn't let me leave until I sung "Whitesnake, Here I Go Again" on my own to the entire smoking session.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So I did
That's
that.
kind of awesome.
Made him jizz in his pants, and then it was like a really touching moment, sort of thing. It just I really helped this yokel's life improve.
See, I done told you.
He's going to tell his grandkids.
I'm like a humanitarian, just
Totally,
helping out the yokels.
Yeah. that's pretty amazing. He's like, after you left, he's like, "I told you.
I told you good.
I told you could do it."
Goddamn Englishman.
I'll go home.
You got no idea how many people like think that you're English. Like, they go, "Oh, what accent's that? Oh, you're from England." Like, nah, mate.
Nah.
Long fucking way away from England.
We're
we're English. That's
a bunch of people that England decided to send all their convicts to.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stupid idiots. They send all their fucking convicts to a tropical paradise. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
now
paradise.
we flog them at cricket. They live in a hellhole, and we flog them at cricket, so it's all good.
Nah. Let's touch on that quickly, because to me this is like we've already touched on. Anyone who's listened to anything on the FYFC network knows I'm a huge nerd, and to me this is what's fucking cool. It is 6:43 p.m. on the 27th here. It's 8:43 p.m. on the 27th in New York, where Ray is. And what time is it? And what's the date and time there, Blair?
It's 11:44 a.m.
Yeah,
tomorrow
on the 28th.
Okay. You guys are in the future.
Don't tell us what happens.
Man.
But
or just call me Marty fucking McFly.
I gotta say, I love
the space-time continuum.
I fucking love the way the world is connected anymore.
Oh my god,
like that's amazing that we're talking to you. You're not just Australia. You're actually in Australia right now. And to me, that's just fucking amazing.
I'm in the real Australia right now. It's not a fake one. I'm down here.
Yeah, exactly.
He's on a sound stage in Jersey.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
There's like dingoes in the background.
He's a hired actor.
So,
now, I gotta ask, because if I don't, I'll regret it.
I told you, don't ask how big his dick is. That's weird.
No. Have you ever fought a kangaroo?
Have I ever fought a kangaroo?
Have you ever gotten drunk and fought a kangaroo?
I feel like that's something we would do.
It's something we need to know.
I tackled a kangaroo once.
What?
I tackled a kangaroo once. Like,
Are you fucking shitting me?
I ran at a kangaroo and I fucking tackled the bastard.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's it doesn't end well because they've got really like. You guys might think that they're super cute and stuff like that, but
Oh no, they'll fuck you up.
That's actually wallabies. Kangaroos are gigantic, big, scary motherfuckers. Like a male red kangaroo stands 2.5 meters tall and can, like, when he's in full flight, he can hop 10 meters at a time. Like like when he's in full speed, like 10 meters per hop. Like
so Ray, that's
gigantic.
about 30 feet.
Yeah,
I know what it is. You
that's right. I'm talking to the one country that still uses imperial measurements.
The only, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you both. All three. How about that?
How's your gallons going? When are you catching up to the rest of the world?
You motherfuckers. I hope you guys never come back to the States ever.
Just go walk a couple of yards outside.
You fucking yokel.
Do it. Sing the White Snake song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna corner you and make you sing me fucking rap.
Do it. Or he's gonna touch you. Man, I saw a video.
Your dick, boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He sings higher for stick 2 in his pooper. Watch him hit this King Diamond shit.
Oh shit.
I watched a video online of two kangaroos fighting, and the one rear naked choked the other one out.
Yep.
And that's when I was like, game over.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got like these, like, because they've got a tail that it's basically like their spine, and it's got like a gigantic muscle in it. So it's like a third, if it's a male, it's like a fourth appendage. You know? And this thing is fucking strong, and they can support themselves back on their tail, and their hind legs, you know, obviously super strong because they hop all over the place. But they've got these fucking massive claws, and they kick with the feet. So if you get a foot, you know, in the chest, it'll go straight through you.
Fuck me.
Yeah, they're brutal, man.
Nuts.
Well, that's the thing that scares the shit out of me. Everything that we hear is trying to kill you down there, man.
Everything is trying to kill you in Australia, as far as we know.
Literally everything's trying to kill you. Snakes, spiders, mum. Everything.
So how drunk or how high were you when you decided to tackle a fucking kangaroo?
All of the above. No.
Everything.
Yeah. No, well, it was a few years ago, obviously, and we were out camping, and I do embellish the story a bit. It wasn't a full size like a male red kangaroo. It was like a smaller grey kangaroo, probably a female. And it didn't, you know, I sort of ran at it sideways and didn't give it enough chance to, you know.
It wasn't like you were like, ding, ding, fight's on, motherfucker.
No,
that's the only way to tackle them, by the way. You don't want them to know you're coming.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, and then luckily, because I'm on the ground, right? I crash tackled the bastard, and luckily it just got scared and ran off because I was on the ground. It could have done anything to me. Could have teabagged me, anything.
Instead, it was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck, man? I'm gonna hop the fuck away from you, you big blonde-headed fuck. Yeah.
God
so, but yeah, that was certainly not one of my finer moments. But it was.
I disagree. That's pretty epic.
That's like so Australian.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. What's the equivalent here? Wrestling a bear? Like you die.
Yeah.
No, but there's not as many bears. Like,
yeah, I guess that they're not everywhere.
I've seen shit on fucking, like, I've watched documentaries where there's parks where there's just kangaroos hanging out in the park.
Yeah, man, they're everywhere.
That's terrifying.
They're everywhere.
At any moment, it could be a gang fight.
Yeah, like there's fucking hanging out in the park, staring you down,
smoking. I've seen them smoking.
Yes,
it's like Kangaroo Fight Club.
Only you don't know you're in it till you're getting kicked in the chest.
Yes, that's right.
Oh
shit! My turn, is it?
Yeah.
Thanks for the warning, Skippy.
Set them kangaroos on a dark path. Now they're going to be tackling humans.
Yeah. That one's learned.
Yeah.
No, all the cliches are true. Kangaroos just hop down the street here, and they're around everywhere. And I used to sit in one's pouch to ride to school when I was a kid. And stuff like that.
All right,
that makes sense.
I'll buy it.
We ride reindeer.
Yeah,
so
exactly right. So we're the same, you know. And But they're not the biggest threat down here in Australia. In Australia, we've got a thing called drop bears. Have you heard of drop bears before?
I have heard.
Yeah.
They're basically like koalas that have gone stray, kind of thing, which is stupid because koalas are wild, right? So they're basically like bigger, angrier versions of koalas, and they sit in trees, and they basically what they feed on is tourists. And so when you arrive,
I just Googled, they're frightening.
When you arrive in Australia, you've got to buy your drop bear helmet. You've got to smear Vegemite on the back of your neck, and that will repel them. They don't like the Vegemite on the back of your neck.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
well, at least we know now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so most Australians have worked up a immunity to them, but when tourists come, man, like they're susceptible to that shit, you know. And we're always here to help out. Like we're always here to scare the fuck out of them as soon as they get off the plane, you know. Like we toured with Born of Osiris a couple of years ago, and oh man, we've got them hook, line, and sinker. Like I'm pretty sure some of them still think the drop bears are real.
That's fucking funny.
And if you don't like drop bears, then we've got hoop snakes. Those motherfuckers are insane. So it's a snake, right? But like they're a vicious snake. They're not really timid. They're like they'll attack, and they live in mountainous regions. And they sit at the top of the mountain and they watch for hikers and stuff like that. When they see one, they stick their end of their tail in their mouth and they roll down the hill, and then they jump at them. It's fucking scary, man. Like, you don't go out in the rainforest alone because those hoop snakes will get you.
Well, what's so funny is I Googled it, and it says the hoop snake is a legendary creature of the United States, Canada, and Australia. So apparently we got these fuckers here.
We got these fuckers too.
Oh, fuck, we got them here too.
Yeah. So the next time I go to Banff, I'm going to have to sell some hoop snake gear.
There you go. That's the way I'm talking. That's it. Oh, exactly. Shit.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of insight into Australian flora and fauna.
Oh, I like it.
I appreciate the lesson.
Yeah.
No, thanks, guys. Anytime.
So how did you guys end up getting signed by Eclipse?
Yeah.
How did that?
So we recorded our first album sort of independently. We just did it off our own back. Funded it all ourselves and sold our bodies to on the street and stuff like that to make the money.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do, you know.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, we recorded the album, and because we were nobodies, we're just a bunch of dudes, in a band like anybody else, and we decided, like, once the album was made, that we would ship it out to a whole bunch of different record labels, and we probably sent out 40 different CDs to different labels across the world, and we got a couple of bites, but Eclipse Records was probably the best one. They're not like super gigantic, which is something that we wanted. We wanted a smaller label that had their values, in order. And Eclipse is that. Like Chris Poland from Eclipse Records. He's
the man.
He's the man. Yeah, he's just a fantastic dude, and he's just got your best interests at heart. And it's probably one of the best decisions we ever made was signing to them, because we've never looked back. Like he's awesome. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have gone to America last year and toured. We wouldn't have done a lot of things. So yeah, it's as simple as that. We just shipped out the album that we just made, and said like, oh yeah, we got Frederick Nordstrom to do it, and which I think gave us a bit of cred, which was awesome. And yeah, he gave it a listen. And apparently he said, a while later, once we're all, once the dust settled, he's like, guys, like, you guys are actually really lucky. Like I get thousands of CDs, every week. And it just so happened that, I let a couple bands go, and I wanted to, I was in another signing phase, and we were just the first album that he picked up.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. It might've been the Barbie doll's arm and leg that was in the package as well, with a note that says we'd give an arm and leg if you signed us.
Oh, that's good, man.
That's hilarious.
That might have worked as well. So, but either way, yeah, it was, the rest is history. So yeah, that's basically
so he was the one that actually got your CD.
Yeah. Chris,
I just hit puberty or something. My voice cracked. What the fuck was that?
He just hit puberty.
Like the CD.
So they got your CD, yeah.
Oh my God, I notice women now.
My balls are they just fell. What the hell? That's awesome, man. No, that's good. You want a label that is big enough that they can get you out there, but not too big that they're not going to give a shit about you.
Yeah, they're not going to pay attention to you.
Grow with them.
That's exactly right. And like they instead of just, you know, like if we were to join like a major record label, we'd be like the smallest band on the bill. We'd just be a part of the machine, you know, we'd get
exactly.
And whereas like Chris, like yours number one priority, you know what I mean? Like it's insane. Every day we're getting updates on all different levels of social media and stuff, and from him and his team, you know, like, yeah, they're great. You know, if it wasn't for Chris, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. So.
Absolutely right, man. Yeah. He's been awesome. I mean, he's really behind the scenes. If I ask for anything, he's right there. He's like, yeah, I got you. No problem. I'll set it up. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. You know, so he's the man for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, and and that's what's been pretty awesome, man, is reaching out to him, and he's been extremely helpful with helping us out, and that allows us to connect with fucking amazing artists like you, man.
Yeah. No, very good. Thank you very much. And likewise.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
It's not every day you get to say fuck, shit, and cunt on a bloody American podcast and Canadian podcast. Definitely.
Exactly.
Very true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a cunt quota.
Yeah. I don't think we've meant it yet.
Yeah, no. So we got a few more.
Cunty cunt.
Cunty cunt.
There you
That's
go.
perfect. Yep.
Now I think we're
should be pretty
now.
good. Yeah. It's actually gotten to a point where I hear from guys that they're like, I don't think you said cunt enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Like Clint reached out to me today, and he's like, I don't even know if you said it once in the last episode.
Over in the States, it's such a taboo word.
Yeah, you know it is here too.
Down here in Australia, it's like fucking saying hello. Like when you're with your mates, you're like, "Sup, cunt? How you going, cunt? Yep, no worries, cunt." And like, if you're out and about, your mates, you call them cunts, and people that are pissing you off, you call them mate. You know what I mean? Like it's it sounds confusing, but it's like, you know, if you're out and about with your friends and it's like, "Oi, cunts, let's go over here and do this," you know, like, "Fuck yeah, cunts, sweet as." Whereas like if someone's giving you a bit of stick, you're like, "Listen, mate, you do that, I'm going to fucking rip out your tongue and stick it down your throat so you can watch me beat the fuck out of you," kind of thing, you know?
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
No, that's all. I think that's why we have a lot of people over in Europe and Australia that listen to us, is because we use it so much. Like, it's never bothered me. It's always been one of those words like fucking cunt. I just use them all the time. It doesn't.
Man, I remember saying it back in primary school and not knowing what the fuck it meant. And I used to say it in front of mum, and, you know, all hell would break loose. And I'm like, what the fuck is this word? Cunt. Ow, what are you hitting me for, you know?
So it was just the word cunt that bothered her? Like, you could be like, what the fuck? And she told me it's just the cunt that she was like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Donkey raping shit eaters. They're like, that's fine. Cunt. You bastard.
You little bastard.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, not much is censored down here. It's good.
That's good, man. Fuck, try to keep it that
censorship.
Way. Holy fuck. Well, and it's not nearly, I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad in Canada. We can get away with quite a bit. We can do whatever the fuck we want on the podcast, which is great. Yeah. It's America that gets hit the hardest, I think, with fucking censorship and what's politically correct and blah, blah, blah. And fuck, relax.
Yeah.
We're all going to die. Have fun while you're here.
Just a word.
That's right. Exactly right. Like, isn't it funny when you think about it? It's like society has created this, you know, advanced way of communicating with each other, but don't say this word, it's naughty.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Humans thought the fucking word up, for Christ's sake. Like, it's weird.
You know, like, if you say fuck, we got to put a little warning on your album.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck off.
It's like fucking that, you know, the fictional stories about fucking, you know, Garden of Eden and stuff like that. It's like, I've created this beautiful garden, but don't you touch this fucking tree.
Oh,
don't you touch this motherfucking tree.
Oh.
I don't know what it's there for, but don't you fucking touch it. It's like the same thing with swearing. It's like, why do we have these words if I can't say them? Fucker.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, and like now we're in such a great day and age. We can put them together, and the cunt blaster, fucking twat face, like
that's it.
It's like the Transformers of words. You can just put them all together. But
apparently not without a lot of blowback, because like in the States, if you use that, like, you know, and like you said, in Australia, it's very open. You say it whatever you want to say is pretty much fine. Here, if you were to open up with like, "Hey, you cunts, let's go do this," they'd be like, "What the fuck did you just call me?"
Oh, here too. Yeah, it's not really accepted
People
here.
Get really like offended, and I'm like, really? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of the same way. I think of it, I guess, more like Australians would think of it. As somebody would call me cunt, I think it's funny. I don't know.
It's seriously a term of endearment. Like if an Australian calls you a mad cunt, that means that you are a really, really upstanding person.
That's awesome. I actually got a buddy that I work with from New Zealand, and we call each other cunts all the time.
Yeah,
we get we got a lot of weird looks, but
our sheep shagging friends from across the ditch.
Exactly. Yeah, it's funny.
I slipped in some chopped up and I ripped my knitted sweater. I'm from Auckland, bro. That's how they talk. It's like Americans and Canadians. You tease each other's accents, but
exactly.
Yeah, it's the same with you guys. Like, you know, New Zealanders and Australians probably sound the same, but to us, we're like worlds apart.
Well, that's just it. Like the first time I met him, I'm like, "Oh man, are you from Australia?" He's like, "Fuck no." New Zealand, can't you fucking tell? I'm like, "No, I'm Canadian."
I'm from their shitty little fucking retarded cousin across the ditch.
That's right. I'm from that abortion up north. Yeah. Like, okay, whatever. So anytime I want to piss him off, I'm like, "Are you from Australia?" No. Okay.
It's like, you cunt.
Or just ask him if he's ever visited Old Zealand.
Well, yeah,
just
that's
piss
it.
him off.
No, like basically what the setup we've got down here too, like New Zealand and Australia, you can basically go and live vice versa in each country without a visa or anything like that. It's basically like another state of Australia.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's what we call it. You know, it's like, oh, you guys are just fucking another state of Australia, like Tasmania. You know.
Well, you can go to Britain and Canada too.
What's that?
You can go to Britain and Canada as well without passports.
Yeah,
exactly. Commonwealth states.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, America, we have Puerto Rico. So
and a blind hatred of all foreigners.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so true. Fucked up, it's true. Even our presidential candidates hate all foreigners.
Oh
man.
Oh my God, those fuckers are messed.
Oh, fuck, you guys are scaring me.
Yeah, Ray, please.
Stick my nose in other countries' politics, but holy shit, you got some terrible choices coming.
Yeah, what
you
the
ain't
fuck?
Kidding.
Yeah,
Donald
like
fucking Trump.
oh.
Don't you talk about our supreme
Here we go.
leader.
He's the one gonna bring it back.
He actually said the other day, I read this thing where he was like, you know, like, oh, if everybody in France had guns, then there wouldn't have been a massacre. Like, you fucking Bronco, shut your fucking pie hole.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Trump. That's listen. I mean, none of them are any good, to be honest. But I'm not a big political guy, but the more I read, the more I'm like, ugh, we're fucked anyway.
Oh, you're totally fucked.
Well, and like
the scary part is the rest of the world is fucked because you're fucked.
Exactly.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Like we're so close. We're like, holy shit, is this real?
Yeah.
Knock that shit off.
Please stop. This is a fever dream, right?
You don't need any more oil. Stop it.
Yeah, come on, man.
Really fucking don't. But
meanwhile, Canada's trying to. We're like, we'll do oil. Let's do oil together.
We don't want your oil.
Yeah.
Same. We're like
Arabian oil. Woo!
We're like your midget neighbor. You know? Like that's really kind to you because one day when someone comes to fuck us up, we know that you'll be there for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's basically why Australia and America are allies because we're like, yeah, you're a bit of muscle that I think we'll need down in our little tropical paradise all by ourselves one day.
Yeah.
When someone decides.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I'm a small guy. When I was in high school, I had that retarded big friend that I knew could look out for me if shit went down, you know?
Yeah. He wasn't bright, but he could punch.
Exactly. He wasn't intelligent at all, but he had some muscle, so.
Which way did he go, Mac? Which way did he go?
Razor. That's no way to talk about fear.
Luckily, I was quick-witted, too.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then
Good chat.
And then we're all like, oh, fuck, we're having too much fun. What do we talk about now?
I'm trying to get back to the band. I'm trying to figure out something that's going to relate from politics to music.
We come on, think up a segue.
Yeah.
So, Donald Trump, he likes your band.
Swing and a miss, right?
I don't think Donald does, but whatever that fox is on his head,
yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, I love metal.
Like died 3 times already.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, it's my real hair. No, it's not, man.
No, it's not.
I'm not even sure it's real hair.
You know, I still got to live in this country, right?
I know.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah, you poor bastard.
You should think about moving.
I either got to move to Australia or fucking Canada now.
Yeah, well, we'll always have a bed for you, buddy.
No, we won't.
Oh, you're sweet.
It'll be chained to the desk by Razor, and you have to touch each other.
Wow.
Oh,
That's terrible.
We'll lie to him. We'll be like, "This is Canadian jail. You have to pick carrots." I don't know. Actually, I had a friend from Detroit growing up, and so where we lived on this like little peninsula, it was one road that went in and out, and all it was farms.
Yeah.
And so she used to come over from Detroit, and her grandfather told her, "That's Canadian jail." She's like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "If you break a law in Canada, you have to go out and harvest tomatoes." And for years, she believed it.
Wow.
Wow. That's so funny.
She was like 16 and she's like, "Is that really Canadian jail?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm surrounded by Canadian jail."
Canadian convicts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fucking American.
Sorry.
Yeah. All they do is sit in the field picking tomatoes and saying, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Have you said your sorries today?" "Sorry, buddy. Sorry."
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry about it.
Hey, let me finish. Okay, I'm finished.
Okay, I'm finished.
Okay, I'm finished.
So Blair, let's get back to the actual to the new album that you guys are working on now.
Yeah, because apparently I'm in a band.
That's what I heard.
I've heard, yes.
Yeah.
So how far along are you guys in the process of, I guess, recording, or have you guys written the whole album yet? Or
we're about 3/4 of the way through it, you could say. We weren't going to be recording so soon. We were going to be recording in like February, March next year, but something happened with Frederick's scheduling times and stuff like that, and he wanted to like basically just do it sooner because he was flying out to Australia. We weren't going to Sweden to do it, and he had a bit of free time just after Christmas, and so we're doing it in a fucking month's time now. So we had to stick the turbos on recently, and so that's why we haven't got it done yet. Otherwise, we would be finished, and we'd just be working on tweaking bits and pieces, but we're probably going to have to do that in the studio.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys finding any sort of themes or anything that you're kind of working off of, where like the inspiration's coming from?
Fuck yeah, definitely. We've got so myself and Cozzy have just gone through a few pretty hectic breakups.
Oh,
so there's going to be a couple of acid-tongued, spitting, fire breathing
bitches make for great albums.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty funny because Crazy Bitch on the last album was about one of our band members' ex-girlfriends, which I won't name in case the off chance that she's listening because she's fucking mental.
Fuck her.
She probably, yeah, if she's that crazy, she is gonna listen.
She's gonna cut someone.
Definitely. Like
she's probably at home cutting herself right now. What do you say?
Crying. That's why Crazy is spelt with a K because her initials were KB.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah.
So
everyone's like, "That's a spelling mistake." I'm like, "No, it's not." Listen to the meaning.
Who's the dickhead that's like that? You spelled that wrong.
Spelled that wrong.
You fucking twat.
You fucking idiots. Yeah. A couple of people say thinking that they're smart, and we're like, no. That's about a fucking crazy bitch named, K.
Well, because you're gonna go, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
We did cut the presses.
We pressed the whole album.
Recall them all. Let's do it again.
What did we call ourselves? Fuck, our name's A Reach of Silence. What the hell?
A reach around of silence.
Actually, I like that.
A reach around in silence. That actually makes
sense. See, that's okay.
Oh, that sounds like some sort of horrorcore band or something.
Yeah, like imagine that. Like, shh, don't say a word.
Just let this happen.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like.
Just tip. It's the tip.
And then just like somebody slapping a bass. Oh God!
It's actually your balls on their chin. But
yes.
Yeah. Well, okay. Wow.
That's what you get for saying I made a spelling mistake, you motherfucker.
Now let me fuck your throat. Well, that's cool, man. Yeah. Ooh, throat fucker. I like it.
Yeah. So, but look, like there's going to be basically like The Darkest Road. We wanted to mix it up a bit. We got some pretty strong themed songs in there and some really lighthearted ones like TPNE and songs like that. So we want to do the same sort of diversity on the next album. We want to create something that is for everybody again, but keeping it, true to our style. Because I don't know, like the good thing about what the shit we sing about is it's, it's so versatile. It's not like we're not Rage Against the Machine that just sing about, politics and stuff like that. We're not really tied to a specific theme of lyrics, you know what I mean? So we're going to have a bit of fun with the lyrics for the new album. So yeah, and the songs that we've written so far, like I said, there's some really, really cool party songs again, and there's acid tongued I fucking hate my ex-girlfriend songs as well.
Well, that's good. And that's what I think really, like, when new metal came out and really opened up this whole, we're metal, but we can talk about feelings and fucking shit that goes on. Like, I think that really opened it up. And I like bands that fucking have shit to say. Yeah. And like, we just like to keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to fabricate anything. So we draw all the influences from shit that's been happening in our lives. So, perfect. Yeah. And we've had a lot of material this, past couple of years. So it's awesome. Yeah.
Very cool. Now, has there been any personnel changes throughout the life of the band, or? Yes,
many, but not for a while.
Okay.
The latest one was our drummer. We have a new drummer. Well, it's not really new anymore. He's been in the band for over a year, but Daniel Tricky. Tricky's his nickname, and he's our new drummer. And basically, he came into the band. He's been mates with us for a long time, but we were looking for a new drummer a couple of months before we hit the States. And Dan's like a full-time musician, wants to do it for his job basically. And we were going to America, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm in," And we basically didn't need an audition because he was already an awesome drummer. Like, we already knew like what he was like and stuff like that. So it was just like a natural transition basically. Like he left his old band, and we were, our old drummer Sticks moved to Melbourne from Brisbane. So, we had to say his goodbyes, and conveniently for him, he was able to join another Australian band, Feeder to the Sharks. So
shit. Cool.
Yeah. So they reside in Melbourne, and like, we're all good mates with those boys. And so it worked out really well. He moved down there with his girlfriend and managed to just, go from one strength to another strength. So yeah, we're really happy for him. But so we got Tricky now. He's our drummer. And basically we've been the same lineup apart from that for the past couple of years, at least since we released our first album. Before we released the first album, we had a different singer, we had a different guitarist and stuff like that. But look, that's just the natural progression. You know what I mean? Like, we started out as like a fun sort of hobby, band that used to jam every week, and then when it started to get a bit more serious, and you started to have to sacrifice a bit more time, that's when it makes an honest man out of you. You know what I mean? And
some people jump off at that point.
Yeah, and it's fair enough. They just want to play for fun. They don't want to give up their day job and stuff like that. So, we don't pity them or like have any anger towards them at all. Like, if anything, we're in a better place because we've got to find better people. Like Kerrod, our lead guitarist. He's one of my best mates now. He's awesome, but we wouldn't have found him if our old guitarist Callan never left before we released the first album. So back in the day we went through, like I said, a few lineup changes, but since we've been making CDs, we've only really changed over drummers once, and that's it. So
cool.
That's cool that you guys are even still friends with the guy. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah. We're friends with him. Like, there's no point not to be. I mean, it's not like he deceived us or anything like that and, jumped ship to another Brisbane band or something like that. It'd be like, well, unless it's like Parkway Drive or something like that, you'd be, well, what the fuck are you doing that for, you idiot? But
that's crazy.
Because he was just, he had to move cities. He was moving down there with his girlfriend, and it worked out really well for him. So we're happy for him. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he's actually in the first video for the first single of the album, right?
He is, yeah. That was like we recorded. So Styx recorded the album. Tricky hasn't recorded On the Darkest Road. That was Styx. Styx left basically a couple of months after we recorded the album.
I thought so. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and because we hadn't found a drummer yet when we recorded the Darkest Road film clip, he just said, "Yeah, I'll do it for sure. I'm up in Brisbane that weekend." Yeah. Cool. It's cool.
So how long did your new drummer have to learn the material that was on the second album before you guys left to go tour the States?
A couple of weeks.
Wow.
God damn.
That's gotten close.
We really threw him in the deep end, but he hit the ground running, man. He we're really happy with everything that he's about. You know what I mean? Like he Styx was amazing drummer. He's like he can double kick like a hummingbird. You know what I mean? Like he's phenomenal. For sure. But Tricky is like so much more top end. You know, like he's a show pony. Like he's got those like the stick twirls going.
Oh, the Tommy Lee,
big cheeky grin on his face. You know what I mean? Like it jumps up on his bloody drum like stool and throws drumsticks into the crowd and stuff like that. Like he's really good for our live show.
I watched a few live videos with him, and he is very showy. He loves to
his personality matches his drumming style. It's good.
Very cool.
So yeah, we're really happy with him.
No, that's awesome, man. That's cool that you were just talking about Feeder of the Sharks. I was listening to their album Fortitude last week, and it's fucking good.
It's a good one, man. That's not my favorite album of theirs. My favorite is the one before that, Savage Seas.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. They there's just a few riffs and stuff on that album that really get me. It's awesome. But they're super cool dudes, man. They're we've toured with them a whole bunch of times. Their guitarist Marinos is a good friend of mine from Brisbane that moved down there as well to join them. So yeah, we're really close to them. They're really cool.
Wow, that's fucking cool, man.
So what is your, like, when you guys write as a band, do you guys write like separately at home and bring a riff in and say, hey, check this out? Or do you guys collectively in the studio sit down and create?
So we basically start writing with the guitars. Like they basically put a whole bunch of different riffs together and put them to a structure. And then from there we, put the drums in and stuff like that. And then the vocals, the lyrics and stuff like that will last. And by the time we get up to the lyrics, we all get involved. You know what I mean? Like it's not just up to me and Reese to write the lyrics. We, everybody gets a say basically. Like if you want to include something, it gets thrown out there and, probably gets included. So at the moment, that's what we're up to. We've got like the majority of all the music written for the new album. We're just putting, a few songs together now lyrically. So it's cool. It's like a really creative time, you know what I mean? And you just keep an open mind and you can come up with some awesome stuff that you're proud of. So
that's awesome. And my last question is guitars. What type of guitars do you guys play with?
So last year we got signed to Legator guitars. So that's what we play now is Legator. They've been amazing to us. So really, really good guitars to play, basses as well. At the moment, I'm still waiting for my new Legator to come. I'm playing a Schecter Diamond Series 5-string, and the two boys, the two guitarists, Karen and Cozzy, they said they play Legator now, but they were playing ESP Horizons before that. So
nice.
Yeah, we were never signed to ESP or anything like that. They just make awesome stuff. So, but when we came across Legator, we were really happy with them too. They've got some awesome, really, really nice instruments. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Stereo.
What? Ray, did you have a stroke?
No, we both said that's awesome at the same time. I said stereo. I don't know. It's something we do in the States. Don't ask. We're retarded.
We know. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I forgot that one. We do that too.
Yeah, that's fucking great. Did you got anything left? No, we're good. No, that's good, man. Fuck, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, man. We obviously fans of the band, and even more so after talking to you.
Oh, thank you very much, man. It's always a pleasure. Yeah.
Now, anytime. Was there anything? What's your favorite song off of the album?
Well, I'm a little bit biased, but I do like Immortal. It's a cool song, it's 80s style. I wrote the lyrics, so I wrote it about my friend and stuff like that. So I really connect with that song. I sort of give myself a bit of a high five every time I hear it.
Okay.
Bit of a guilty confession. But if taking that song aside, like to get back to our more traditional songs. I'm a big fan of Lost at Sea.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one. It's cool. It's about we were going to write that song about pirates.
Ooh.
And we kind of did, but we kind of turned it into traveling over the high seas kind of thing as like a metaphor for being out on the road on tour and stuff like that. So kind of tied it back into a bit more of a band theme kind of thing. But yeah, like I like that song because it's just got some cool riffs in it, some cool melodies, and yeah, I remember when I first heard the riff at the start of that song that Cozzy came to me with, and I'm like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. It's going to be like a new single, but it wasn't. But yeah, that's my favorite.
Awesome. Well, I think we'll go out with Immortal. That's one of my favorites, so I think we'll go out with that one. Yeah. So
just don't get me to sing it. I'm fucking hungover as fuck.
Well, actually, yeah, we're hoping you're going to improv it right now. Yeah. Just take us out in it. No, man. Thanks so much, Blair, for taking the time. There's still a couple hours left on Black Friday while you're out buying your Asian kids. Pick up this album. It's definitely a worthwhile. I can't wait to hear what you guys come up with next. Hopefully, when that album drops, we'll have you back and we'll talk a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. Always a pleasure. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Nah, anytime. And Ray, thanks for coming out. You're my boy.
Love you too.
Oh,
my boy, Blue. You're my boy.
You're my boy. Razor, thanks for working the board, my friend. I'm Feariness. Run along, kiddies.
Life's path and told to all who walk the frayed and windy road. Ghosts from the past rise up to haunt their weak and empty soul. Stick in the sand to mark out our legacy, cut short by the unknown. Tides rise above you now, washed away, not yet fully grown. Deceive me, this life was torn away. Retrieve all things that make this a better day. Just once now, I'd like to say, retrieve all the things that make this a better day. Growing up was the time of our lives. Every day we watched the world go by. We were raised to be kings, never fearing the vicious lullaby. Blinded by fate and virtue, watching life get torn from our arms. I'm standing, waiting now, life's warrior, back to be this home. Deceive me, this life was torn away. Retrieve all things that make this a better day. Just once now, I'd like to say, retrieve all the things that make this a better day. My story falls on deaf ears. The glory stalls for all these years. My candle burns. Tale of sweetened memories. What I'd give to have you back here, standing next to me. The unknown beast of fate, the vicious one cries out one last cry. I know you're watching me. The eagle soars until the last one dies. Deceive me. This life was torn away. Retrieve all the things that make this a better day. Just once now, I'd like to say, retrieve all the things that make this a better day.
For more fear,
Hey guys, it's Fear from FYFC Studios. I really hope you're enjoying Talk Life, FEARCast, or A&Way. Plus, there's always lots of entertainment over on our website. Because I'm a cannabis advocate and often forget things, I wanted to make a little bumper to get you fine folks to head over to nftfyb.com. No fucking time for your bullshit. That's how we do. Again, that's www.nftfyb.com. Feel free to reach out on any social media. We're always looking for cool people to talk to, get somebody else's opinion on something, crazy stories you see in the news that you'd love to see us react to. Look, we'll probably never be consistent, but we'll always be entertaining. Thank you for listening one last time. nftfyb.com.